Hello, everyone. Let me go welcome you to the week 4 housekeeping video. Today, we're going to cover the feedback on homework and quizzes. Should be the same spiel that we heard the first 3 weeks of the course, but just to reiterate how you see feedback on homework and quizzes. Assignment 1.2, the Math Resource Center assignment is now closed. There is no more submissions. You should see by Monday morning of week 4 any submissions or points on that respective quiz that you took inside the Math Resource Center. However, starting week 4 throughout the rest of the class, that Math Resource Center quiz is no longer available to take. We'll talk about feedback on discussion forum 2.1, ANOAC practice test, just as a reminder if that's not been completed, and discuss the importance of that. We do have a graded discussion forum here in week 4, and my availability during the week. So without further ado, we'll get started. We've discussed this the previous 3 weeks, but just as a reminder, scores automatically transfer from my stat lab into the class portal gradebook. All of the homework, practice, midterm exam, practice, final exam can be done an unlimited amount of times through the last day of course, which is Sunday of week 11, 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time. Quizzes can be taken up to 3 times. The best score of the 3 attempts is what is recorded to the D2L class portal gradebook. And there is no penalty. If you take it the first time and you score lower, say on a second or third attempt, it's always the best score of the 3 attempts on it. If you did not enroll into my stat lab, back week 1, we talked about this video that's underneath the announcements page in terms of enrolling into my stat lab, utilizing my stat lab, as well as seeing view feedback on it. This is a great resource if you have not seen that as of yet. If you still have not enrolled into my stat lab and are missing the access code, you need to reach out to your advisor. The instructor/faculty does not administer or distribute access codes. So your advisor would be the point of contact if you're still missing the access code to enroll into my stat lab. Assignment 1.2 is now closed. You should see by Monday of week 4 any particular scores. If it was not completed, a 0 will be showing out there inside your gradebook. Please review the first 3 weeks housekeeping videos that are out underneath the announcements page. This was discussed previously. And then feedback on discussion 2 should already be inside the class portal gradebook. Rubric is available to show how it was assessed. And if there's questions on how it was scored, you're welcome to reach out to me via email. Don't use the general Q&A forum because I can't talk about grades respective on a discussion forum. Email is going to be the best way to contact me. Discussion forums cannot be redone, nor can they be resubmitted. So if you come to me week 4 and say, Mike, I didn't do week 2's discussion forum, can I redo it? The answer to that is no. As we've talked about since week 1, discussion forum posts can only be done in the week they are open. So week 1 for week 1's discussion forum, week 2 for week 2's discussion forum, week 4's discussion forum, and week 4. So again, if you didn't complete something previously, unfortunately, they are not reopened because they are attendance-based. All right, ANOAC practice test. We've talked about this via the previous 3 weeks. If there's questions on how to complete it, I strongly encourage you to go back to week 1's video of a demonstration on how to complete that respective assignment. This is going to be imperative, especially towards the end of class, that you must use ANOAC to complete your final exam. NAU requires that all math final exams are utilize ANOAC and that it is proctored. So please review the housekeeping video from week 1. Go through the underlying process of how to do that. Week 4 does have a graded discussion. It is worth 15 points. Opens Monday at 12 a.m. Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time of week 4. Closes 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time. Sunday of week 4. They don't open early. And any postings inside the discussion forum closes at the end of week 4. So you cannot go into it Monday of week 5, it will lock you out systematically in terms of making any additional posts to that discussion forum. Reiterate the point breakdown. Initial post is worth 8 points. If it's not there by Thursday, 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time, you lose 8 of the 15 points, unless you're underneath an ADA accommodation. I've already addressed that to you via email. But if you're not underneath an ADA accommodation, this holds true. It must be there by Thursday. If it shows 12 a.m. Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time on Friday, it does not count for points. From week 4's homework, you will pick a problem. You will post that as a separate initial posting. That needs to be done by 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time by Thursday. If it's not there by then, it does not count for points. You then will have a reply either to another student or from the faculty, from myself, and that is worth up to 6 points. We'll go through the rubric here in a minute to reiterate that expectation. D2L is the class, the official timekeeper. We've reiterated this the first 3 weeks. If it shows Friday, 12 a.m. Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time, it does not count for points. Don't wait until late Thursday night to do this. It will not count for points. Placeholders are not acceptable. We've already addressed that previously, and you must post first before you see other students post out there. So let's take a look at, and again, hello, posting for attendance does not count for points. We've already reiterated that. All right, let's take a look at week 4's discussion forum. Let me go back into the class portal here. And for week 4, we are talking about discrete probability distribution as well as binomial this particular week. So 2 things you have to do for your initial post. You need to address this initial question here about average. They say that every family has 2.4 children. Obviously, you can't have 0.4 of a child, but you're going to address that question. Not only do you need to address that question, you must also come into play of illustrating the mean of a discrete probability distribution. This can also be a binomial distribution that you understand what's going on relative to the description there. So not only do you need to do what's asked in that question, you must also follow it up with a calculation. That will get you to the full 8 points on it. Your initial problem post is worth 1 point. Both of these guys, the initial post and the homework problem post, must be there by Thursday, 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time. Your reply on someone's homework problem post or to a faculty one that's out there is what gets you to the 6 points. So 8 plus 1 plus 6 gets you to the 15 points possible. Reviewing the rubric here, 8 points on answering that question, as well as demonstrating a calculation, is what gets you to the 8 points. So the correctness of it, as well as your calculation, is there. How you got to the answer needs to be described, not only for that initial question, but describing how you calculated that answer. So in English verbiage, you need to explain to me how to get that. So if both the explanation and the calculation is correct, you're getting to the 8 points. If it's partially incorrect, it's falling here. If it's out in left field, I had no idea what's going on, it's there. If you don't state the example, you're losing points here. Or if it's on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday when you submit it, it does not count for points. So if you make your initial post Friday, Saturday, or Sunday on or after 12 a.m. Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time on Friday, it does not count for points. Your homework problem post, either you did it by Thursday, 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time, or you didn't do it. You did it Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or not at all during the week. So either you did or you didn't on the 1 point. And then on your reply, you're responding to that calculation, the homework problem post, or to a faculty one. If they're both explained as well as calculated correctly, it's 6 points. If part of it's incorrect, it's going to fall into this category. If it's out in left field, I have no idea what you did. It's probably falling into this. And if it's not done by Sunday, it's 0 points. So there's nothing in there from week 4's discussion rubric that says, Mike, you did a good job. Mike, great job. Mike, it was calculated correctly. That just telling me that it was calculated correctly does not count. The one sentence, you did it correct or you did a great job on a reply, is not going to be sufficient on it. You need to follow what's in the rubric, follow the instructions to get to the 15 points on this particular discussion forum. Going back to the PowerPoint. My availability during the week, no change from the previous 3 weeks. I'm typically available Monday through Friday and Saturday morning. We'll respond to you within 24 hours, typically faster than that. If anything's sent Saturday afternoon or Sunday, you may not get a response until Monday. Again, the best way to get a hold of me is via email, mweeman@national.edu. You're welcome also to leave me a Google voicemail, because this does go directly to voicemail, and I'll reply as soon as I'm available. Have a great week 4. We'll see you in week 5's housekeeping video.